Wales, everybody. Okay, next I want to bring up a local legend. He's an entrepreneur. He's a Gemini. It's Robert Provenz!
What's up, Kingston? Alright, any big bike plans out there tonight? I know about the bike plan. Take it down or recue, I don't care, you know. Where I'm from, pike plan has a whole different meaning. It's where are we going to go find fish dinner? Okay, if you haven't guessed it, I'm from Brooklyn. If you don't know Brooklyn, it's a small fishing community just south of here. And I happen to be the only person who has relocated up here to Kingston. It's because I like Kingston's rich history, you know? I like to tell people about it all the time. I'm like, hey, did you know Kingston was the first Capital Poke Bowl bar? Sorry. That joke is a rough draft, all right? I'm working on it. I do think that Mayor Noble should win a Peace Prize, though, you know what I mean? Sorry. Okay, maybe I'm lost now. Came out swinging. So the other day I saw a bumper sticker. It said, "Don't Brooklyn Kingston." You ever see that bumper sticker? What about the Upper West Side? Like, they're not the problem? I wouldn't want to Upper West Side anything, you know what I mean? I tried to Upper West Side a Tinder date once. That didn't go too well. I just really... I've been living up here for 10 years, and I noticed some minor differences between Brooklyn and Kingston. So I made a list. You guys want to hear it? All right, number one, all right? Downstate, you know, all you hear about is Tinder, right? Like I just said, but up here, when you're in the mountains, it's all you hear is timber. You know? The footwear is different. You know, down in New York City, if you wear flip-flops, you could step in a toxic puddle. Up here, you could slide right off a waterfall. The driving is different. Downstate, it's every man for himself. Up here, you have what I call polite wars. Cars at stop signs, pointing their lights and waving each other to not go first, you know? It got so heated the other day, I thought two drivers were going to get out of the car and shake each other's hands. There's something else, but whatever. Look. There should be a show up here, a TV show called Port Ewanlandia, and I am going to pitch that to Fred Anderson. But no, like seriously, I love Kingston. It's a great place to be, especially if you really love bank parking lots. So I own a wine shop. It's around the corner over here, and I like it, thank you. Customers come in and they're like asking for a specific wine, so they take out their iPhone and they're flipping through photos looking for some wine that they had on a cruise ship in 1987, and they're like, no, we're not going to have Beringer or Rosé Zinfandel, but I will look at your photos. Oh, was that a naked person? Oh, was that a murder weapon? Did I see a severed head in there somewhere? But, you know, wine shop work isn't all champagne and blowjobs, people. We have to deal with wine reps coming in trying to sell us wine, and they're like, "Oh, this wine is so delicious. It is made from grapes, grown on soil on a hillside. It was rain and sun." I'm like, "Oh, really? Grapes are an outdoor product? Huh. Does it come in a glass bottle? Like, you know, does it get you drunk? I don't care." Yeah. So, also, look, where am I? My tolerance, right, is through the roof because of my job. I had to call J&A Roofers about it. I was like, look, it's not my fault. They said asphalt. I said, look, this could lead to shingles. They said asphalt shingles. We both agreed the problem is over my head. And they gave me an $11,000 quote, and it's good. But look, sometimes I think about like what life would be like without a hangover, and I'm like, maybe I'd be too powerful. You know? Maybe I'd be doing laundry, going down to the gym, recycling cans. I might revitalize the entire downtown waterfront. I don't know. My neighbors think it's better like stay home with an ice pack, you know. But you know, weekends and holidays, you guys, I can have a drink to relax, right? But on Labor Day, you will find me in my attic, stapled to the wall, dreaming of Samantha. Where are you, Samantha? I'm married, people. I'm married. We have no kids, right? It's better off that way. The hard thing about having no kids is my biological clock. Seriously. All right, look. The hard thing about having no kids is all the new technology coming out. You know, it's the kids who teach their elders about the things like, you know, www.weather.org and digital toaster ovens and whatnot, whatever it is. And, you know, I'm at a disadvantage. I'm lost. It's only going to get worse with, like, Uber Eats. You know, what the fuck is Uber Eats? But I also have no one to yell at the back seat, in the back seat of my car while I'm driving to Home Depot, you know, but I fake it sometimes. I do fake it. I look in my rearview mirror and I'm like, keep it down, you there, you two, pipe down. You know, we're all going home, we're gonna get high and watch TV and eat ice cream all day. All right, not another peep. All right, we're going home. Look, the truth is I got married, so the Kingston police have nothing suspicious to think anything about me. You know? Nothing to see here, officer. I'm just driving this young girl to the movies. I have a healthy sex life, though. It gets plenty of rest, and it never overdoes it. Thank you. What's hard about being married is the alternate side of the street parking. Look, I would never cheat on my wife, but if I ever did, it would be with a person who has never smelled any of my farts. All right, where are we? Chores suck, right? Chores suck, but when you get married, it's even worse. Single people, and I know this for a fact, single people never scoop their cat litter. They just wait until it becomes unbearable and they just throw the whole thing away. Okay? All right, look. I am adopted, so nothing makes sense to me at all, ever. Right? I have no medical history. If I go to the doctor, I'm like, yeah, maybe I come from a long line of porn-addicted alcoholics with anger issues. I don't know. There's some evidence that points to that. I never did the whole 23andMe. I don't believe anything with the initials DNA. I'm not into it. But, you know, I know nothing about my biological father. So it's either President Biden or Donald Trump. Given the choice, I would vote for Trump to be the one who had impregnated a young girl at a wedlock. And I do plan on contacting him after he gets out. Because I've always wanted to shit in a golden toilet bowl. Okay. And then he could fuck off. But look. Me and my sister, we found out that we were adopted. I was 28 years old. I'm gonna get serious now. No, jokes are over. I was 28 and she was 32 or 33, right? So my adopted parents, they came clean. They were like, you know, look, you're adopted. And, you know, so my question here tonight for you guys is when you find out that your sister isn't related to you by blood, you know, do you or should you regret not having to try to fuck her, you know? Like, the whole time growing up, she's right down the hall. So my adopted parents were actually my first cock blockers. Thank you very much, Kingston. Thanks for having me. That was fun.
Whoa, Robert Provenz, everybody. Oh, that was a treat. Okay.